The Earth is full of beauty, but it also hides some of the most terrifying, dangerous, and extreme places you can imagine. From scorching deserts to deadly islands. From frozen wastelands to toxic lakes, these are places where humans were never meant to survive. Today, we're counting down the top 10 most dangerous places on Earth. And trust me, number 1 will give you chills. Our journey begins in Death Valley, California, a place that lives up to its name. This is the hottest place on Earth, with a record-breaking temperature of 56.7 degrees Celsius, 134 degrees Fahrenheit, in summer. Even the rocks and car doors can scorch your skin. Travelers who miscalculate their supplies often find themselves in life or death situations. With almost no shade and barely any water, dehydration sets in fast. Many cars that break down here never leave, abandoned to the sand. It has beautiful, vast dunes, colorful canyons, and endless salt flats, but one mistake in this valley can be fatal. Next, we head to one of the harshest places on the planet, the Danakil Desert in Ethiopia. Temperatures regularly soar above 50 degrees Celsius, and the ground is cracked with lava lakes, boiling water, and toxic sulfur springs. The air is filled with acidic fumes strong enough to choke a person. It is one of the few places on Earth where you can see the planet's rock creation, lava bubbling right under your feet. Scientists compare it to conditions on Venus or Mars. Locals call it the gateway to hell, and for outsiders, it is one of the most dangerous environments imaginable. At number 8, Mount Everest, the tallest mountain on Earth. Climbing to its peak is the ultimate adventure, but it comes with deadly risks. Above 8,000 meters lies the infamous death zone, where oxygen levels drop so low that the human body begins to slowly shut down. Temperatures plunge to minus 60 degrees Celsius, and storms can appear out of nowhere. Every step near the summit can be your last. Over 300 climbers have died on Everest, and many bodies remain frozen along the trail, serving as grim markers for those who attempt the climb. The mountain is breathtaking, but it demands respect, and sometimes the price is life itself. Number 7. Ilha Quaimada Grande, or as it is more famously known, Snake Island. Just 90 miles off Brazil's coast, this island is home to the golden lance head vapor, one of the most venomous snakes in the world. Its bite can melt human flesh and kill in under an hour. What makes it worse? Estimates suggest there may be one snake for every square meter. That is thousands of vipers lurking in the trees, the rocks, and even the coastline. The Brazilian government has banned visitors entirely. Only scientists with special permits are allowed. And even they don't stay long. If there is one place you never want to get stranded, it is here. At number 6 is Lake Natron in Tanzania, a lake straight out of a nightmare. From a distance, it looks beautiful, with shimmering red waters under the African sun. But get closer, and you tend to discover why it is one of the most dangerous places on Earth. The lake's water is extremely alkaline, with a pH level so high it can burn skin on contact. Any bird or bat that falls into it becomes calcified, preserved like stone statues. The air is toxic, filled with chemicals that burn the lungs. It is a surreal landscape, beautiful, but deadly. A place where life itself turns to stone. Coming in at number 5, the Skeleton Coast in Namibia. Sailors used to call it the land God made in anger. Here, the cold Atlantic Ocean collides with the blazing Namib Desert, creating a constant fog that makes navigation nearly impossible. Hundreds of ships have wrecked here, their remains still rotting on the shore. Whale bones litter the sand, giving the coastline its eerie name. For those unlucky enough to survive a shipwreck, there is no escape, only endless desert stretching 4 miles. No fresh water, no shelter, just dunes, bones, and silence. At number 4, Chernobyl, Ukraine. On the 26th of April, 1986, reactor number 4 at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant exploded, releasing deadly radiation into the air. The nearby city of Pripyat was evacuated overnight, leaving behind a ghost city frozen in time. Even today, nearly 40 years later, radiation levels in some areas are high enough to kill within hours. Trees grow through buildings. Wild animals roam the streets, and the famous Ferris wheel stands as a haunting reminder of the disaster. Chernobyl is a place where the enemy is invisible, a silent killer that lingers in the soil, the water, and the air. Number 3 takes us to Oymyakon in Siberia, the coldest inhabited place on Earth. Temperatures here have dropped to minus 71 degrees Celsius, and 86 degrees Fahrenheit. For comparison, that's colder than the surface of Mars at times. Cars left outside freeze solid, and metal can snap like glass. Breathing the air can literally freeze your eyelashes and damage your lungs. Yet, around 500 people still live here. Raising reindeer and surviving off frozen meat and fish, it is a place where winter never really ends. And survival is a daily battle against the cold. At number 2, the Mariana Trench. This is the deepest known point in the Earth's oceans, plunging nearly 11 kilometers, 36,000 feet below the surface. The pressure here is 1,000 times greater than at sea level, enough to crush steel submarines. It is pitch black, freezing cold, and alien. Strange creatures with glowing bodies drift through the darkness, adapted to a world humans can barely comprehend. Only a handful of people have ever reached the bottom, making it more explored than the moon. The Mariana Trench is a reminder of how much of our own planet remains terrifyingly unknown. And finally, at number 1, Mount Merapi, Indonesia's Mountain of Fire. This volcano erupts almost every 5 years, spewing lava and ash that bury entire villages. Thousands have died here, but locals still live on its slopes, calling it home. When Merapi roars, the earth shakes, the sky burns red, and survival becomes a race against time. These were the top 10 most dangerous places on Earth. From fire to ice, from poison to radiation, these places remind us of nature's raw, unstoppable power. They are beautiful, mysterious, and terrifying all at once. So, what do you think? Would you ever dare to step foot in any of these deadly destinations? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more amazing stories from around the world. Until next time, stay safe, have it peace, and respect the power of our planet.